Hello, welcome to the Discovery Center. I'm Miss Alva, and today we're going to be experimenting using these materials. So what you're going to need some foil. You're going to need a bowl of water, maybe some scissors, and some scissors. You're going to need 30 pennies, 30 of them. So you can count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so 30 pennies and maybe a cup. I'm just gonna use my bottle of water to help us shape something later. So first off, what I would like for you to do is to take your foil and with your scissors, remember when you use your scissors, your thumb goes up and your fingers go in on the bottom. And we're just gonna cut this in half. Right now we have one piece of foil. We need 2 pieces of foil. So let's go ahead and cut the foil. If you need help, ask someone to help you. So now I have 2 pieces. One of these pieces, we're going to put 15 pennies, 15 of them. So that's half of the pennies. Okay, so let's count again. You're gonna take one and put one inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so with this group of 15 on this foil, we are just going to cover it all up into a little ball. So you can just fold it up, roll it into a ball. Okay, like that. So the pennies are inside of the foil. Now we have our other piece of foil. We're going to do something different with this one. We need to make it into like a little cup or a boat, if you will. So you can try to shape it, or you can just get a cup. Well, I have my glass right here with my tea, or I'm just gonna use this water bottle, and you can just bring it up and then shape it around and make a little around the bottom, just cover it up. And then when you take it out, it looks like this. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do an experiment to see what happens when we have 15 pennies inside this foil, but we've wadded it all up. And what is gonna happen, we have 15 pennies in this foil that is open, like a cup. So right now, I'm going to pull our water bowl over here, and I'm going to put this one inside. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think this will float around at the top, or do you think it's going to sink all the way down to the bottom? So like float all the way down. So do you think it'll stay on the top right here, or do you think it'll be all covered up and go all the way down here and have water on top of it? Here we go. And, oh, what happened? Can you see? It's sunk. It's all the way on the bottom. It was so heavy with all of those 15 pennies. I wonder why it sank. Okay, so there's 15 pennies in there and in that foil. With this, we're going to be using the same materials. We have foil and we have 15 pennies. Let's see what will happen when we put the foil in the water and add the 15 pennies. Do you think this will sink or do you think it'll stay floating? We'll have to experiment and see. Oh, here goes the foil. Let's see. Oh, well, the foil is staying on top. It's floating. I wonder what's going to happen when we add pennies inside. Do you think it'll get heavier and start to sink down? Let's see. Here we go. All right, so here's our pennies. I'll put them over here so you can see. There's our pennies. You're going to count with me? Here we go. Here's one. It's still floating. What comes after one? Two. 3, 4, still floating. 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you see inside it? It's floating around. We still have more pennies. What do we say, 7, or is it 8? 9, 10, 11, 12, still floating. 13, 14, 15. 15 pennies are inside. And let's see. Remember, there was 15 pennies in the first one too. The first one is sunk all the way down to the bottom, but the second one is still floating. Oops, I put water inside on accident. It's still floating. Okay, so what has happened is when we got our foil and we put 15 pennies inside, we closed it up. We did not leave an opening on the top. We closed it, and so there was nothing to keep it afloat. So there was no opening to keep it afloat. However, when we made this cup, oops, I got water in there. There was still the opening on the top, and so there was still air coming through, and so it left an opening so that way it would stay afloat. Okay, now I wonder what's going to happen when I squeeze it tight. Remember, this is the one that was open and floating on top. What do you think will happen if we do this to this one? Remember, they're made of the same materials. The only difference between this one and this one, this one has an opening on top and this one had no opening. So I'm going to close this one up and squish it tight with the 15 pennies inside. And let's see. Do you think it'll still float? There's no opening now. Let's see what's going to happen. What? It used to float. When it had the open top, it floated. When we closed it up, it sank. This is a fun activity for you to try at home. Maybe you can try it with different number of pennies or maybe different types of coins and see if you get the same result. Okay, you can send pictures or videos, photos to your teachers to let us know, to show us you are learning at home. All right, I will see you guys next time.